Alright. Fuck it. I'm vibing right now. I feel like we might as well do the air and earth. Or if it takes too long, I might slack on one of you and get to you tomorrow. Don't hate me. Alright. Let's do air. Alright, air signs. I don't want to pronounce that wrong either. I'm gonna have to look that one up as well. This kind of reminds me of... what the fuck do they call it? I don't know why I'm blanking. Fuck. David something. Oh, I went to Catholic high school. I should know this bullshit. The gates of hell, like the 7 layers of hell. Someone comment it for me, please. Or at least DM me. Fuck. Gabe's. David. I don't know. Anyway, here, look. Alright. Oh, okay. Can you see it at all? Alright. All the dudes gathering at the bottom. The red skulls on top. The flames. Alright, let's see. 25. I low-key really hate reading out loud. I feel like I was that kid who hated reading out loud when it was my turn. I don't know, ADHD or what, bro. It's hard to focus on the words and I don't know. I'm working on it though. Hopefully this will help. Alright. The description. Amidst the flames of the inferno grows a black tree entirely covered in burning thorns. It has no leaves, but is heavy with the most unusual flowers, shaped disturbingly like human skulls. Beneath the tree are the damned. Some call for help in vain, while others lie contorted with pain, unable to escape from their never-ending torment. Jesus Christ, I'm glad I gave the disclaimer on my reading for this one. Keywords: displeasure, anger, frustration, disillusionment, desire for revenge, intolerance, apathy, delusion, injustice. Fuck. I'm gonna try and say it. Sorry if it's wrong. I'm gonna have to look it up. The Tree of Zakum card indicates that the seeker is experiencing marked discomfort, is full of anger, is fed up, and profoundly frustrated. The cause of these feelings can be better identified by the immediately preceding cards. If the question is about work, it is likely that they have recently been bitterly disappointed, perhaps having been passed over for promotion or removed from a role to which they felt particularly attached, or have received no reply to a job application. What is certain is that the seeker has experienced some negative event and is feeling deeply wronged. It is not necessarily something too serious in an objective sense, but the seeker is taking it quite hard. If the question concerns love, the card suggests that the seeker has been rebuffed or rejected by the person that they love. The counsel of the card is to keep things in perspective and to avoid making things bigger than they are. The advice is a small stone in your path may cause you to stumble, but it also makes you stronger and more cautious. Damn, that's a tough lesson, huh? A lot of these cards are pretty positive, so, you know, that's what I like about it, because I'd rather it be more advice-focused than get you worked up about shit, you know what I mean? It's not purposeful. Like, the tarot reading's just telling you shit's going wrong in your life and doesn't give you any advice on how to fix it. There's no reason to, like, instill, like, stress into someone and then not, I don't know, I don't get it, but you know, maybe there's a purpose for it all. So sometimes maybe it helps you out to just hear what's going on. If you can't identify what wrong is going on in your life, that's another story, you know. But you know, basically the advice says a small stone in your path may cause you to stumble, but it also makes you stronger and more cautious, you know. What I would say from that is be careful, though. You know, I think one of the worst things to experience is having your heart broken by the world and letting it turn you cold. Because really the strength is really defined by being able to push through that and keep your optimism and hope and everything. You know, you can be more wiser about where to give your energy. I think that might be more what it's talking about, like being more cautious of where and how to give your energy. But just don't shut yourself off. And when I looked at the time, it was 555, and that talks about positive change. So that's really fitting for this, and I think that's a sign telling you that whatever's going on right now, it's a positive change. You know, rejection is God's protection, all that, it's true, you know. If that's what happened, it wasn't meant for you, you know. And a lot of the times, those big changes, I mean, that's what 555 means. The big changes lead you into a whole new chapter of your life. It's just a process, you know. It's difficult. Just take it day by day. I keep fucking saying that, but take it day by day and understand that it's taking you to a place that's better. It's just going to be uncomfortable for a little bit, maybe to adjust or to be out of a job you were really comfortable at or a relationship. But if that's what's better for you, that's what's better for you. And if that's what happened, that's, you know, I know, you know, if you guys are meant to be or whatever, it'll happen, you know. And if that job is meant for you, the opportunity will come back up in the same way. But a lot of the times losing like a job or a relationship are those specific changes that bring you into a whole new chapter, like I was saying, and it's oftentimes a lot better. And then you go with the knowledge of your past experience, you know. So yeah, so it's not really a negative card. It's just, I think it's making you take a look at it. If you have been trying to, if you've turned your emotions off, or you've been trying to avoid the reality of what's happening or avoid how you're feeling about it, that's not going to help either, you know. You have to be able to acknowledge what's going on, you know, accept the loss in whatever case it is, and just try and remind yourself that even literally, like, it will take you somewhere new either way, because you're going to have to find a new job, and you're going to have to find a new relationship within yourself, and then that'll bring you to a new relationship eventually when the time's right for you. You know, yeah, so it's not really negative, you know, but yeah, for air signs, just acknowledge that, yeah, it made you stronger and more aware of where to put your energy and how to handle situations. Take that with you into this next new chapter that this loss is going to allow you to reach. Like, try and remind yourself it's a positive change, and then do things you need to do to enjoy this new positive change. Look for new jobs maybe outside of what you were doing before. Try something else. And like, even if it's in your career, it's not, I know it's like, oh, I can't just try some. You have to go somewhere else. You got to do something new from here. If you're out of a relationship, you're forced into being new to being by yourself. So maybe work on that and some introspection, and for both cases, either or what applies to you. And try and listen to what you need right now, you know, and don't just ignore what's happening or try and pretend like you're not hurt by the situation, because clearly you are. Displeasure, anger, frustration, disillusionment, desire for revenge, intolerance, apathy, delusion, injustice. See, the apathy and desire for revenge, that's what you want to stay away from, because this world makes it so easy to become apathetic. That doesn't make you strong. I've been there. Like, maybe you feel stronger, but you're not drawing in stronger connections, stronger people, you're not building a stronger self. You're just building walls up higher to prevent yourself from becoming your stronger self. Like, I wouldn't have been able to comfortably talk like this. I wouldn't have been able to do oracle card readings because I would have been too worried about, and maybe you don't admit it to yourself, like I wouldn't have said that's what it was at the time. I would have probably like said some slander about people who read oracle cards, but like, oh crap, I lost my train of thought again. But yeah, like don't let apathy consume you, because it might protect you temporarily, but it just prevents your healing. It's not going to help you out. So, you know, you got to figure out a balance with your emotions to how to be in touch and recognize where you are and what you're feeling. And then also know when to not let things upset you in the same way, or realize, yeah, what's not really about you that you're upset about. So I think it's going to require some introspection, whether it's about your career or relationships. And just remind yourself this is a positive change. You know, embrace it. It's hard to embrace it first, but then remind yourself every day you pass, time heals to some degree. Every day you pass, you're one step closer to change, to a new thing, to feeling better, to it bothering you less. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like, you're okay, man. I'm sorry you're feeling this way, for our air signs here, whoever this connects with, but, yeah. Like, you got this. Just acknowledge it's a positive change. Don't let it consume you and become negative or apathetic. It won't make you any better or any stronger, and it's not going to take you to where you're looking to go in the long run. So, you know, it's worthless. You're stronger for having pushed through, you know? And not let any of that get you cold or resentful or vengeful, you know what I'm trying to say. But I understand being angry and frustrated at the situation, and you're allowed to feel that way, you know. Try and figure out where that's coming from, and then take the next steps from there. But, yeah. See, I'm, like, excited for you, because I love big change. Obviously, you hate it in the moment, but it's like, those are the moments that life's about, that gets you to the next place, you know? So, I think there's a lot of good coming for you. I saw 555 when I looked up and I was talking about it. So, like, take some deep breaths. I'm sorry you're feeling this way, but you're headed towards good things, better relationship, better career, better self. So start with you and go from there, you know. All right. Good luck.